Hey guys, it's Spencer again. I'm checking out 150 golf shoes in 50 weeks to find the ultimate shoe for walking the course. Today I'm checking out the Payntr Moving Day SC spiked golf shoe. At 200 bucks, is this shoe worth it? We're going to talk about the good, the bad. Here's what you need to know. From looks, I thought this shoe was going to be probably the best one I've tried on so far. In reality, it turned out to be the absolute worst and one of the worst golf shoes that I've tried on, in my humblest opinion. Things I loved. I love the foxing around the side here with the gator skin, if it's actually gator. And I like that they brought the all-day SC foam midsole into this shoe because it's a really bendable foam, really easy to walk in. And I thought it was great how much room they give you in the toe box. Your feet spread out quite a bit and it feels good. These shoes are true to size, so lengthwise, it was perfect for my foot. I'm 11.5 and this is 11.5. I also just love the clean look of them. But here's what I found out after wearing. The material is much thicker, so these are much harder to tighten. After tightening, the tongue of the shoe was stabbing the crease of my ankle every single step, so that got super annoying very quickly. This toe box is so wide and big, it actually felt like my foot had its own little apartment, which I didn't love because my foot was literally moving around side to side. You may not have a flat foot like I do. I have a flat, narrow foot. This shoe had more room than any other shoe that I've ever tried on. My foot was literally moving from side to side, up and down, everywhere inside this shoe. After about 10 minutes of wearing, I started to realize this is more like a clown shoe than a dressy looking golf shoe. They do upgrade you to the Ortho Light insole, which is a small improvement from the 004 RS shoe we just reviewed on Wednesday. But this shoe is practically a mix of the all-day SCs that we reviewed on Monday and the 004 RS shoe that we reviewed on Wednesday. Exact same traction system, exact same layout, and when you take shoe to shoe, it's an exact match. One second. Exact match all the way through. They got the tooling for this shoe or the tooling for this shoe and they just threw it on this shoe. When in fact the all-day SC doesn't have any spikes but has so much more grip from top to bottom. This one basically just goes bare right in this section. You lose a lot of grip with that. And the fact that the Moving Day is actually wider and bigger compared to the all-day SC, you have a lot more room in this shoe, which I found my swing speed and ball striking reduced. I actually lost yardage and swing speed on every single club by wearing these. So for 200 bucks, do I think the shoe's worth it? Not if you want to lose yardage on your swing. If you have a really, really big, wide foot, this might be a shoe that would fit you really well if you can't fit into others. If every shoe feels super tight and it's never wide enough and it's never big enough, this probably is a shoe for you. I didn't buy the extra wide shoe. It just is extra wide. Did I actually buy the extra wide shoe? I don't know if I bought the extra wide shoe, actually. I'll check. They also do the carbon plate on the inside here, just like the 004 RS. And it's, again, super stupid. All the plate is back here where your foot doesn't even bend. And the part where your foot does bend is where there's no plate. So you don't get any extra power out of this shoe. The other thing I didn't like about it was that the toe box area, because of how wide and big it is, for me, it folds like a dirty napkin. Just check that out. It's just like how much space is in there. Can you see that? So the shoe is super soft. The spacing is too much. Wasn't that comfortable. Really upset with the performance. I actually lost yardage on my swings with every single club. This shoe started to feel like a clown shoe on me. When I started looking down, I was like, damn, these are really big. And I started out thinking this was going to be one of the best shoes I've ever tried on. Turned out to be one of the worst shoes I've ever tried on. Not only is it harder to tighten than the all-day SCs, it also has less traction like the 004 RS. And the heel drops a bit higher from here to here, so the center of gravity is a little bit higher too. You're actually not going to have as much base into the ground. And with no actual propulsion going on with the plate, it's just a loss. Everything just feels like a loss with this shoe. And the only thing they got going on is the look when you're not stepping in it. So for me, for walkability, I gave this shoe a 6. Maybe I'm just being spiteful. And then because I'm losing yardage in this shoe, although I wasn't even losing accuracy, and the heel drop was actually making my misses be a little bit more sliced, I give this shoe a 5.6 for performance, which I feel like is pretty generous because there's not really a lot going on here. So that's my review. If you want to defend this shoe or defend Payntr, leave it in the comments section. Tell me what you really think. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, walk the course, like this video. And if not, thank you for watching and have a great day.